Welcome to your Friday Flow with me, Mathia McKinley. We'll begin today's sequence in Child's Pose. Begin with the knees wide, the mounds of the big toes to touch, and the arms extended in front of the body. On the next inhale, slide forward, resting chin and chest on the mat, and bring the hips above the knees. A few breaths here to lengthen through the entire spinal column, and as you exhale, thread the right arm underneath the body to the left side. Inhale as you lengthen the spine, and exhale as you rotate deeper, keeping the left arm really long in front of the body. Last few breaths here, and as you inhale, come back through center, extending both arms in front of the body. Exhale once again, this time threading the left arm beneath the body and to the right side of the room. Inhaling to lengthen and exhaling to deepen the rotation of the posture. Last few breaths here, keeping the right arm long in front of the body. And as you exhale, come back through center. Inhale, rise to tabletop, stacking the joints, shoulders above wrists, hips above knees. Inhale as you lift the heart and crown of the head, tipping the tailbone up. Exhale as you round out through the spine, drawing the navel in towards the belly. Inhale once again, cow pose, lift through the heart and crown of the head. Exhale, rounding through the spine, pointing the tailbone down to the ground. Last time here, inhale, cow pose, lift through the crown of the head. Exhale, rounding out, cat pose. Inhale, coming into neutral. Exhale, soften. Inhale, lifting the right arm and left leg, and as you exhale, draw the navel towards the spine and find opposition through the mid-back, right shoulder, down to left hip. Inhale, lift and engage, drawing the right arm and left leg high, and as you exhale, reach back, gripping for the outside edge of the left foot. Rotate the heart up towards the ceiling and take your gaze there as well. Keeping the navel drawn into the spine, feeling length through the entire front body. Open and lift, inhale here, and as you exhale, soften and deepen into the posture. One more inhale, gaze upwards. Exhale, slowly release, finding neutral. Tuck the toes under and press into a downward facing dog to create a little bit of balance and symmetry. So softening the knees as much as you need to get really long through the back, push the hands into the ground, and lower back onto the hands and knees for tabletop, side B. Inhale, extend left arm and right leg. And as you exhale, draw the navel towards the spine and find length and opposition, driving the right hand into the floor and stabilizing using the strength of the core. On the next breath in, lift the left arm and right leg high to the sky, engaging through the posterior. And as you exhale, reach back for the outer edge of the right foot, rotating, lifting the heart towards the ceiling, lifting through the back knee, pressing the right palm firmly into the mat, and rotating through the core. Inhale here to lift and engage, and as you exhale, rotate gently deeper into the posture. Inhale, lift, and as you exhale, slowly coming out. Inhale and exhale, pushing up and back to downward facing dog. Lifting the hips as high as you can and driving the two hands into the mat, lengthening through the side body and underarms. Turn your gaze between the two thumbs, and as you exhale, step or float to the top of the mat, arriving in forward fold. Spilling the torso out of the pelvis and allowing the head to hang free on the neck. Soften the knees and come to halfway lift. And as you exhale, back to forward fold. On the next inhale, rise to Tadasana, full standing posture, arms out, up and above. And as you exhale, swan dive back to forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. And as you exhale, step back with the left leg, spinning the back heel down and rising on the inhale into our first warrior one. Firmly pressing into the blade edge of the back left foot, gently rotate the core towards the front of the room. As you draw your right hip back and your left hip slightly forward, Inhale, drawing your hands behind the back and lacing the fingertips. Lift through the heart, and exhale, hinge forward at the hips, allowing your torso to come on the inner edge of the front right knee and the arms to float up and over in front of the body. A few breaths here to lengthen through the back and the shoulders and to feel openness through the hips. Exhale as you deepen and fold into the posture, still planting that back blade edge of the foot firm on the mat. Inhale, rising back to warrior one. Look up, look back, baby back bend. Exhale, pick up the back heel, plant the two hands down, step back, high plank. Exhale to low plank, chaturanga dandasana. Untuck the toes, lift to upward facing dog, engage the thighs, lift the heart, and exhale, pushing up and back to downward facing dog. Softening the knees here, lengthening through the entire spinal column. Spread all 10 fingers really wide on the mat, soften the knees. Exhale as you step or float to the top of the mat, coming into a forward fold once again, spilling the torso out of the hips, hanging the head free on the neck. Inhale, lift halfway to flat back. Exhale, back to forward fold. Inhale, rising to standing, arms out, up and above. Swan dive as you exhale, coming back to forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back, soft knees. Exhale, forward fold, step back with the right leg for sequence side B. Spinning the back heel down, inhale, rise to warrior one. Press firmly into the back blade edge of the right foot as you gently lead the right hip forward and the left hip back, lifting through the heart, engaging through the core. Find your stability here, and as you inhale, lace the fingertips behind the back and lift the heart up and open, expanding through the chest, maybe even taking your gaze up to the ceiling. As you exhale, hinge forward at the hips and fold on the inner edge of the front left knee, allowing the arms to lift up and over. A few breaths here to deepen, finding expansion through the hips and low back, keeping that back blade edge of the foot firmly connected into the mat. Inhale to lengthen, exhale to deepen. Last few breaths here, keeping your stability and balance. And as you inhale, bring the hands back to the base of the spine and lift back into warrior one. Look up, look back, baby back bend. And as you exhale, lift the back heel, place two hands down, high to low plank, chaturanga, exhale. Untuck the toes, lift the heart, engage the core, upward facing dog. Exhale, tuck the toes, downward facing dog. Driving both hands into the mat. Softening the knees as much as you need to find length in the back. Step or float to the top of the mat, forward fold, exhale all the old air out, deepen the posture. Allow the head to remain really heavy here, finding length in the hamstrings and low back. Inhale, halfway lift, really nice flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise to Tadasana, arms out, up and above. And as you exhale, bow forward. Namaste, and thank you for your practice.